bueno, pues vamos a estar hablando, por supuesto, de su show por streaming en vivo que va a ocurrir el 22 de noviembre y también vamos a estar hablando de sus lanzamientos más recientes y les pido por favor que dejen sus micrófonos en mute. Tenemos varias preguntas que nos hicieron previamente y si al final hay más tiempo, pues podrán hacer también más preguntas en el momento. Muy bien, pues yo voy a estar traduciendo por ustedes y vamos a grabar esta conferencia y se les harán llegar a través de Rafa con mucho gusto. Así que pues comenzamos. LP, hi! Welcome!
Thank you. It's nice to see you all. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and congratulations about everything. Lots of good news.
Thank you. Yeah, trying to stay productive, but it's really nice to, it's nice to be putting out new stuff and doing shows, makes everything feel like better.
Yeah. You keep your mind busy. You have a
Yeah.
great show, a live show through streaming that will happen November 22nd. So how excited are you about that show and what can we expect from it?
I'm really excited. I think it's in front of some people in cars. So I feel like it'll be a little bit more, there'll be a little more life to it than the one I did in August, which was fun, but it was like on a sound stage. So I think that this will be kind of a little more festive. I hope.
For sure. I'm going to do a little bit of translating for everyone.
Okay.
Pues le doy la bienvenida a LP, le doy las gracias por tomarse el tiempo. Dice que al contrario, le digo que hay muchas buenas noticias, que nos ha estado ahora sí que pues endulzando con varias cosas nuevas y me dice que sí, que hay que mantener la cabeza ocupada y que es bueno ser productivo. Le digo que tiene este show de streaming en vivo que es irrepetible y que va a ocurrir el 22 de noviembre y me dice que está muy emocionada, que había cierta gente por ahí, algunas personas en coches y demás, pero que tiene un formato muy especial y que bueno, pues es lo que venía haciendo, pero un poco más festivo. You also have new music, which is really great. Like a couple of months ago, you came out with a new single and I heard through the grapevine that tomorrow we're going to have a new song, How Low Can You Go? So please tell us a little bit about how does it feel to make new music in these hectic
It feels great. In these times, I mean, I think it's just important to continue putting out music and, I'm lucky enough to have fans. They said they couldn't record. Sorry. I'm lucky enough to have, a nice, beautiful, diverse, large fan base that I can kind of just keep pushing my songs to. And I think, it's like I need to put them out. They need to hear them. So it's a nice exchange. And, and I have so many songs coming too. So it's just nice to get another one of them out there, and the video and everything. And the video and everything is, just, sorry. The video and everything is, they're trying to tell us something that it's not recording. But anyway, I think that I'm very excited about this one. It's very, very cool.
Great. Translate. Bueno, pues le digo que va a sacar nueva música. Hace un par de meses sacó un nuevo tema y mañana todo indica que va a sacar otro nuevo tema que se va a llamar How Low Can You Go y dice que se siente increíble poder sacar música y que lo más importante es que tiene un grupo de fans que están esperando esa música y que le encanta poder compartirlo con la gente. So we have quite a bit of questions that some media platforms have made for you. So if you don't mind, I'm going to proceed. Okay, so we have Jesus de Pepa from Ovaciones wants to know, where do you go from here? And if you believe in destiny or luck?
I think, where do I go from here? I think I just, continuing to write and create music and a body of work is very important to me. Just it being, continuous. And I do believe in destiny. And I know luck is real too. I think, there's no other trying to be a musician or an entertainer with your life is very there's no guarantees, as everyone knows. It's not like, you finish school, you take the test, and then boom, it's like you work and work and try and try, and then there is some element of luck, yes, like when you finally kind of skip over into like, being able to do it. And so, I believe in both. So I just try to kind of try to feed the muse, and do and write the music, and then let everything then let destiny take its course.
Totally agree. Okay, I'm going to do this.
Sorry, that's a lot.
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Don't worry about it. Muy bien, pues le pregunté la pregunta que nos hicieron de ovaciones, hacia dónde va su camino y la lleva el destino o la suerte. Y dice que ella lo que más le interesa es la continuidad, seguir sacando música, ser constante, y ella cree tanto en el destino como en la suerte. Nada está escrito, no es como que de repente sales de la escuela, te gradúas y todo está asegurado. Hay que seguir alimentando, y ella busca alimentar su musa interior, y lo hace a través de la suerte también, que cree que juega un papel muy importante. Okay, so we have a question from Daniel Garcia from Noticias Antón Agency. And he wants to know, what does it mean for you to make a show with this format and that your fans can enjoy your music through their screens? And what are you preparing to be able to translate that live energy through a screen?
I think I just try to let it be as natural as possible. I think if you start thinking about it being on a screen, you inevitably, will lose. I mean, you have to kind of be, you have to be just present in what you're doing at the time. I think, it's a new challenge. I mean, I'm sure as much as I don't prefer doing these kind of shows, I don't prefer it over a live audience, and, I think that fans feel the same way, so there's just got to be like kind of a, just let it go on both sides, like, yes, I want to be there. Yes, I want to be there. Sorry, we can't be there. And, so I think, what was the first part of the question?
The first part of the question was, what does it mean for you to be able even to do a show?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think that's why I feel lucky that, there's a desire for me to do a show like that. And so I just try to, like, rise to that occasion and do my best. I think, I feel like it's been really nice to have all this, like, new music get going. And, usually you deliver your new music to people personally. And so I think, you just have to find whatever format you can do it through. That's what we're trying to do.
Very well. Bueno, pues ella básicamente dice acerca del show que va a realizar, que se siente muy afortunada de poder realizarlo, y que, bueno, pues a pesar de que le encantaría estar ahí en vivo y que tiene nueva música que normalmente compartes en vivo, pues le encanta que haya por lo menos este formato. Es muy difícil poder traducir la energía que uno siente cuando toca en vivo a través de una pantalla, pero de cualquier forma ella lo intenta, y ni modo, tenemos que echarle ganas de las dos partes, y piensa que lo vamos a lograr y que va a estar súper, súper chido el próximo 22 de noviembre. Okay, we have more questions. Are you ready?
You're killing it, Maria. Yeah.
No, you are killing it. Yeah. Okay. So we have César Muñoz from Revista Proceso. This is kind of a long question. He wants to know, through your sensibility as an artist, how do you perceive the feminist movements that have been going on all through the countries, even in social media or on the streets? And you have women, like, followers from all ages and styles and types. And what would you say to them to feel empowered?
Well, I feel like we are all connected, and we can see what's going on, like, just like fairly recently, women in Poland went ballistic, for their rights and marched in the street. I mean, it's like kind of happening everywhere. I mean, you can't, it's kind of inconceivable and unconscionable at this point in civilization that we could even be questioning that it's a woman's right to choose what she does with her body, and make it safe and healthy for them to do what needs to be done. You know, so the fact that somebody who would have nothing to do with the outcome of this problem is going to decide that you have to deal with this when it's not a problem, you know. So I think, you know, it's very, it's inspiring to just see that well, it's sad that it's everywhere, but it's inspiring to see people sticking up for themselves everywhere. And, you know, it gives me and a lot of people hope. You know, we're all trying to like, you know, we're searching for like equality all the time, you know. So I think that's I mean, it's going to go on for a while.
Okay, here I go. Bueno, pues en proceso le preguntan a LP que cómo ve los movimientos feministas que han estado ocurriendo en todo el mundo. Y ella dice que es increíble, ¿no? Que hace poquito en Polonia todas las chicas salieron a la calle a expresar lo que podían hacer o no podían hacer con sus cuerpos. No es problema de nadie, es uno, y ni siquiera es un problema, ¿no? Es triste porque está ocurriendo, pero a la vez es increíble ver cómo se fortalecen y cómo se unen. Hay que estar unidas y al final del día eso es lo que tiene que ocurrir. Tenemos que salir, tenemos que levantar las voces y ella está con todas ante esto, ante las ondas del feminismo en el mundo. Ok, so Montserrat Arciniega from medio digital Skele Rock wants to know if you have ever thought about singing a song in Spanish.
Always. I'm always thinking about it, and I'm totally up for it. We're trying, you know, even like Paco, one of my my great rep from Seitrack is like, you know, we're always talking about like what would be a good song, a good thing, you know. You know, I had Jimena on my song, and
Yes.
she translated into Spanish. So I'd love to do something like that. I'm gonna figure it out.
Ella dice que siempre está pensando en cantar en español porque le encanta la energía y demás. Ya tuvo una colaboración con Jimena y ella tradujo lo que ella intentaba decir en español, incluso con Paco, que está aquí presente de Seitrack, pues siempre estaba hablando de esto, de que quiere y le encantaría cantar una canción en español. Ok, so Raúl Valladares, from Medio Digital Monterrey Live, wants to know how was your experience writing and composing the one that you love in San José del Cabo, Mexico?
Oh, amazing. I love it there. I mean, I'm going to, you know, go back. El Gonzo Hotel is like, they're like my homies, you know, and in fact, that, you know, you'll see when you see the video, there's a lot of like cool stuff in there. And because that's, you know, also where I made the video for the new song, How Low Can You Go? But yeah, it was incredible. I think that Mexico is an inspiring place for me. Like creatively, I always feel like kind of very, you know, kind of wild and like and free and like creative there. So it was a great place for me to kind of write, and I'll probably go back there, you know. And it was like I just come off the Mexican tour, which was incredible. Yeah, I think that when I'm there, I just like it fuses into my music, you know.
Great. Bueno, pues ella dice que fue increíble grabar y componer su más reciente música desde San José del Cabo en México. Dice que cuando está ahí incorpora inevitablemente todas las cosas de México, tiene una gran conexión con México a su música. Dice que la gente del hotel El Gonzo son sus homies, son sus compas, entonces que seguramente tendrá que regresar por ahí. Ahí es también donde grabó los últimos 2 videos, The One That You Love y el que va a salir mañana, que es How Low Can You Go, y siempre se ve que se incorpora y se mete en su cabeza para hacer un poco más de música. Dice que la conexión con México es increíble, que su gira que tuvo el año pasado por aquí, pues le dejó mucho buen sabor de boca y que sin duda alguna es uno de los lugares más importantes para ella. All good? We can go on, LP?
Yeah. Yes.
Great. So we have a question from Karen Lopez, Medio Web Rocola. What can we expect from the new record as far as rhythm and lyrics go?
You know, I think you'll see like on this new song, How Low Can You Go? It's kind of slinky and sexy, you know, and so is the video. And I think that it's I put a few more different colors than I usually put on my records. It's almost like I think of my myself and my and musically I think of it as like, it's just like another room in my house that like I kind of like have like kind of opened up to people. And and it's there's going to be a lot of, I think I don't like to ever like depart completely from what I do. I think there'll be, it's still an LP record, and but I think that there's some like kind of fun new rhythms and sounds and stuff. And but I think it's kind of, I wouldn't say all over the place, but there's different facets to it. So, which I like, because I don't like records that are just like, unhomogenized, like just everything sounds the same. Sometimes those are fun when you're like having a dinner party or something like that. But
Yeah.
I think this record has some range for sure.
Great. Bueno, acerca del nuevo disco, en cuanto a ritmo y letra que nos preguntan, lo que ella dice es que a pesar de que sí va a ser un disco de LP, va a tener algunas variantes, va a tener algunas cosas diferentes. Es como si hubiera abierto un nuevo cuarto de su casa para que todos lo pudieran ver, y bueno, eso es lo que siente cuando saca este nuevo disco. Le gusta ser constante, pero también le gusta experimentar, pero no mucho, porque entonces eso ya se vuelve una fiesta loca y bueno, no es lo que quiere. Quiere que sea un disco tipo LP, pero sí, con algunas variantes y algunas cosas arriesgadas. Pues tenemos un poco de tiempo, así que voy a hacer algunas preguntas más que me han estado llegando por aquí. Por acá, Rafael Lara, Mitotero Shows, wants to know, how was the musical process of How Low Can You Go?
um, it was interesting. It was like we actually wrote that song a couple of years ago. It was for I wanted to get it on Heart to Mouth, my last record, but it wasn't quite ready. And we and since then we've added a lot of things, but it was the initial part of it. We were like talking about this artist that we all admired, that I won't mention, but we were like, I want something that's like kind of like, flowy and like kind of rhythmic like that, but like chill, but up, I don't know. We just like kind of, we were in that mode, and I had like, and I had this concept about how low can you go, and Mike had that. So and he had that since like high school or something like that, and we were like, yes. And I don't know, I just like, I said this first line about this artist that that we mentioned. I said, oh yeah, last time I saw her we did, blah blah in a closet or something like that. And then the song just like popped out from there. So it was like, I mean, I feel like sometimes a lot of times when I'm writing songs with people or whatever, it just feels like a bunch of friends hanging out, and you say something or you laugh at something or you do something and it just starts, and then everybody's just like kind of layering on top of things. And but yeah, How Low Can You Go kind of, it came out of it's not about any body specific. It's more about all the like, the the wild times that you have that you feel like you could easily slip into, and just they could, overtake you, and then but they're still like they still add to your life in some way, it's like you just don't want to go into the dark side too hard.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry.
Go.
No, yeah, 1, 2, 3. How Long Can You Go, que es uno de sus más recientes sencillos, quiere saber cómo fue el proceso, y dice que ella tiene una referencia a un artista que no quiere decir el nombre, pero que quería hacer algo así, algo como chill, relajado, pero feliz al mismo tiempo. Y también Mike, que es uno de sus colaboradores asiduos, tenía un riff de guitarra que cantó un poquito, y bueno, pues quería sacarlo plenamente. Contaba de lo que había hecho con esta artista y de que quería pues plasmarlo en la canción How Long Can You Go, y pues definitivamente así se fue creando el aspecto. Habla de los momentos malos de la vida, que es muy fácil resbalarse y quedarse en ellos, pero al final del día lo que quiere decir es que esos momentos también te engrandecen y también son parte de tu vida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Así que ese es el mensaje, que aunque no tiene un cuerpo en concreto, How Long Can You Go, pues sí, eso es lo que nos quería transmitir. Okay, just a couple of questions more. We're about to finish this. Okay, so por acá tenemos otra pregunta que es Grace Margut, de la revista Puebla Interactiva. Dice, almost a year ago, you were visiting us in Mexico. How do you feel that this time it will be online? And what will make this experience unique? A little bit of what you told us before.
You know, I think if nothing else, Mexican people are very emotional, like I am, you know, and I feel like they'll be able to feel me. You know what I mean? I think I am definitely, you know, in tune with my Mexican audience. I feel like I am, and
For sure.
I think they'll be able to understand that I'm like, you know, thinking of them, and I'm very excited about it. I think that you know, I think that barring the fact that we can't go there yet, and that this is a great thing. You know, it's like we have to keep looking on the positive side. Like, it's just a live stream. You know, I'm talking to myself here when I say that. You know, it's just a live stream. It's just like, but it's, you know, thank God we have that. You know, I mean, can you imagine if this happened and we were like where we were in the 80s?
Oh shit, no way.
Okay, you know, I was like, see you never, you know, like, so hi guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, so I just like feel like we're lucky. We're lucky that we get these, and I'm, you know, and I'm gonna you know, keep it on the grateful side. You know, I have to remind myself, of course.
Muy bien, pues hablando del concierto que va a tener irrepetible el 22 de noviembre, dice que pues siempre ha sentido una conexión muy fuerte con México, obviamente después de estar aquí, y a pesar de que pues es como, es solo un show por streaming, da gracias que por lo menos tenemos eso, que imagínense si nos hubiera ocurrido la pandemia en los 80, sería así como que, hola, ¿qué vamos a hacer al respecto, no? Pero gracias a Dios tenemos este formato por streaming y que la neta se va a poner bien, bien chido, y que lo que trata de hacer es mantener esta conexión con el público de México. Okay, so I guess you're going to include...
I feel like you got everything.
I got almost everything. So we're going to listen to new songs in this concert?
Okay.
That's my personal question.
Yeah, we're doing the, you know, we did the last single, and we're going to do this new single, which is super fun. Yeah.
So that's it, no surprises.
No, nah. I mean, you know, I'd like to be like, yeah.
Okay, the whole new record.
Like, yeah. None of the old songs, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No, everything, all new hits and everything, okay?
Yeah.
Bueno, pues para el concierto va a estar tocando obviamente música nueva y algunos de los hits, o todos los hits que tuvo en el pasado, y ese es más o menos el formato y la preparación. Now, Mauricio Santillán, I think we're going to go for the last question, unless they tell me we can go on, just to let you free.
Oh, no. I mean, I could do this all day.
Oh, well, me too. Makes two of us. Pues Mauricio Santillán from Más Querétaro dice, a year ago you came to Mexico on a tour. You even wearing the Premios del Hit in Forosol, full of your fans singing along with you. If it's possible, next year, would you make another tour here in Mexico? Would you visit more cities? I think you were in Monterrey, Guadalajara. Would you visit more?
Oh, God, I'd love to. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure. What do you think, Paco? You there? Like, are we going to do that?
Yeah, Paco.
Yeah, Paco.
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí.
I just
Definitivamente.
See.
Yes,
but yeah,
definitely.
I'd love to, and I surely will try to get to as many places as I can. But I'm definitely, I'm pretty sure I'm coming to Mexico in the fall of next year.
Oh, great. So let's hope that happens. Bueno, con la pregunta de que estuvo de gira y que si es posible el próximo año vendría a México, dice que definitivamente pide permiso a Paco Sierra, que todos conocen, dice, ¿qué? ¿Cómo ves? ¿Lo hacemos? Y dice, sí, definitivamente. Le gustaría ir a muchos más lugares, muchas más ciudades de las que visitó el año pasado, y que por otoño, quizás si se permite, por otoño del próximo año estará por acá. What do you say? One last question?
Sure, whatever you like.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, Isaac Ortega wants to know if these new songs that you're putting out have any kind of inspiration from the pandemic and being alone and, you know.
You know, there are some that I wrote a couple in pandemic place, but not the ones that you've heard so far, you know. Yeah. I mean, I had enough for almost 2 records before we went into the pandemic, and then I have also written in the pandemic. And so yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't know how many of those songs will make it. But there will be some. Yeah, but not like like this sucks. We're home.
No.
We're home. It really sucks. Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Well,
don't
that
have
sounded
that.
good.
No.
Anything you say sounds
Yeah.
good.
I really need to get the hell out of here. Yeah. Yes.
How am I going to translate that? I said, let's
You'll find a way. You'll find a way.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Yo
Bueno, pues,
necesito para. Yeah.
bueno, pues
Not there.
quieren saber si la pandemia inspiró alguna de las canciones del nuevo disco. Dice que sí escribió algunas canciones en el encierro, pero que no son las canciones que han escuchado hasta ahorita, serán algunas de las que queden después. No sabe si va a meter todas o no, pero que nunca, jamás va a escribir canciones así de que esto apesta, estoy encerrada.
Nice.
No. Le digo que suena muy bien, que lo podría hacer, pero me dice, no es así, es otro tipo de encierro. Okay, now I promise you, this is the last one. Paco just told me, just one more. Okay, here I go. Okay. Okay, what is your perception of the changes that the music industry has undergone with the inclusion of new technologies in terms of the creation and consumption of music? And this question is from Citlali Luna de La Crónica.
I would imagine they're talking about streaming and such,
Yeah.
like things like this. I mean, I think I think technology as is separate, obviously, from the music business on its own, and it just is. I feel like the music business is basically like a bunch of what do you guys have rodeo in Mexico?
We have palenques.
Okay, yeah, it's just like they're trying to like ride this horse, like I think that like these
I
new
get
ways
what you say.
Yeah, like these new ways for music to leak out and be free of like anybody like kind of monetizing them right away. I think that is something that is going to be like a forever problem, and the music business just tries to like jump on it and wrestle it to the ground and like make money from it, and I think streaming is amazing. I remember like to be honest with you, like over 10 years ago when I was like dealing with my first record deal and everything, and I would sit with these big songwriters and they would be like, yeah, it's over as far as the, like making money, and I was like, is it really over? I mean, yeah, maybe it's like they don't make as much money. You don't make as much money as you did, like, again, like in the 80s or something, in the 90s even, like with you'd have like a song on an album that wasn't a hit that was making a lot of money, and with, streaming, I think it took a long time to get it under control, but I think they have, in a way. And I think that, yes, I think it's a good thing. I think it gets music out to more people. I think that it's that streaming ultimately benefits everybody, in my opinion. And if it makes a little less money, I will take someone being able to listen to one of my songs more so than take the money. I'm good.
Well, that's great. I mean,
listen to that. And I like money. I'm not saying I don't like money. It's like, take my money, please.
Who doesn't?
I just mean that like it means a lot to me to spread the music than to like be like, I got all this money. Who's hearing my
precious? Yeah. Bueno, pues hablando de los avances tecnológicos y el futuro de la industria musical, el Pi nos dice básicamente que cree que el sistema de streaming ha sido algo muy, muy bueno, porque cuando firmó su primer deal, ¿no?, con una disquera, su primer contrato, le dijeron, mira, ya no hay dinero en la venta de música. Y dice, ¿realmente no? Sí lo hay, pero no tanto como en los 80. Dice que ella preferiría, aunque le guste el dinero, preferiría 1000 veces que alguien fuera capaz de escuchar una canción suya antes de cobrar. A pesar de que, pues sí, todo el mundo necesita dinero, preferiría eso, y además es una manera de que llegue a todo el mundo y que no miente, que siente que es algo muy especial. Pero también dice que la industria musical es como un rodeo, un rodeo, en donde estás tratando de domar un caballo y entonces toda la gente quiere como que domarlo, echárselo encima y tratar de sacar la mayor cantidad posible de dinero. Y bueno, pues ahí también hay un quid de una cuestión. LP, thank you so much. We made it.
I think you missed the part about the, no, I'm just kidding.
And I was like, oh shit. Whoa.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What did you say? What did they call the rodeo again?
No. I was confused. It's a rodeo. I mean, it's yeah. It's tal cual, el rodeo. Yeah. We even have a song, El Payaso de Rodeo, but that's another story for another time.
All right. Well, yeah, when we're in person and, drinking something.
For sure.
Anyway,
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, fall next year, for sure. Thank you.
Dice que muchas gracias a todos los medios. Muchas gracias, LP. Anything else you want to say to Mexican media?
Just muchas gracias a todo, yeah. And I just so grateful to you guys, and I really look forward to coming back to your beautiful country. And I hope you like the new music and more to come. And I hope you enjoy the show. And thank you. Thanks. Muchas gracias.
Para toda la gente, todos los medios en México, dice que muchísimas gracias por su tiempo, que espera que disfruten la nueva música, que espera que disfruten del nuevo show y que no puede esperar a regresar a México. Muchas gracias a todos los medios en nombre de OCESA Seitrack, y bueno, pues les llegará la grabación completa de esta conferencia. Soy María Letona, muchas gracias. Thank you, LP.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Bye.
See you soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
adios.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sure. Sí, bye.
Gracias, María.
Gracias
Muchas
a ustedes. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.